will cover all 3 regiments, not including whatever regiment you picked for territorial recovery, because why would I do that? That would take forever. Anyways, it will also cover how to use standard ODM, so no fancy tricks, and I will also go over the Titans of the 3, 7, and 15 meter varieties, also not including the Bizarre Titans. Those will be saved for a separate guide. We will start with regiments. As you should know, unless you are a beginner, there are 4 regiments. People like to say there's 3, there are actually 4. So, these will only be shown on your jacket. You have the Scout Regiment. This will be the default regiment after you graduate and do the Battle of Trostark. Before you get your Wings of Freedom, you will be stuck with the Cadet Corps logo, and I just took my jacket off. You will be stuck with the Cadet Corps logo. This implies that you are a cadet and nothing more. Now, you can head to the room as soon as you want. As far as I'm aware, you're only allowed to change your emblem once you've reached Scout. This is the Garrison logo, or Stationary Guard. These fellas you will often see during the Battle of Trost. It is also the regiment for Hannes, Rico, and Michibi. These guys are in charge of guarding the wall and holding off Titan attacks if a wall is breached. And then you have the military police. Fun fact about the military police is you're only allowed to get in the military police if you are top 10 in your class. So yeah, if this was real life, you'd have a real fun time trying to get to it. You will often see these guys in Stowhead's district or any of the interior cities. They're in charge of keeping the peace, and I also believe, with the exception of a part of them that is the Royal Guard, they also handle laws. So those are the 4 regiments. I will leave jacket list. You can also change them for capes, but you are not allowed to change to the Cadet Corps logo, which is strange because I know they have one. Now that we are done here, we will switch to ODM and how to use it. So I will head over here and we will start. Oh, sorry for messing with the mic. We'll start with the 104th Cadet Corps. Oh boy, I wish I could just record this, but I don't know how to, so we will... There we go. The stuff you see me equipped with is the Omnidirectional Mobility Gear, or ODM. To boost, you would jump once. No, you jump twice, so you double tap X or A, and you hit it one more time, so 3 taps of X or A to boost. Now, if you have the multi-boosted skill twice. Now, I use standard controls, so to use the hook drive, not hook drive, but hook attack, to use the hooks on the ODM, that's what I'm looking for. You hit X or square, depending on what you play on. I'm sorry for you PC users, I don't really know. This will be the fastest way of going through. If I can get up top, I've never had that problem before. For getting through towns and other objects. We will now move on to Titan combat with the ODM. This represents your 3-meter Titan. They only have one area you can strike. To do what I'm doing, which is called orbiting, you press triangle after locking on using R1. Sorry. So you hit triangle or Y after hitting your R1. And you jump, and then you move your joysticks around. Now this is good if you want to get a critical hit like that, which is lining up the smaller circle with the bigger circle. These represent your 7 to 15 meter Titans. They will have multiple areas to attack. The only difference between these and the dummies are both of the 7 and 15 meter Titans you can also take the hands off of. So let's say where you want to attack its feet, we lock onto that. Now, I don't have I have spin attack, so I don't have to hit triangle or Y to attack again. But I recommend that for y'all in early stages, you nail that shot. You practice hitting Titans. It's a time thing, so what you do is you lock once, and then you press triangle again when you're right there to attack. Now, to switch targets, you use the right joystick. So this allows me to go from the feet to go for the nape. Now we will carry on to practice, and this will be most of y'all's first introduction to ODM. So, like I said, you lock onto a target, and you can hit triangle once you find, or Y, depending on what you play with, once you find the part of the body you want to attack. Now, the reason you want to switch so you don't just take out the nape is because certain body parts have certain materials. And these materials will be used in crafting better blades at ODM and scabbards, which hold your gas and blades. So, this is basically all you gotta do. Now, like I said, I'm sorry, I don't have the best of memory. This is a guide for beginners. I'm sure all you pros know this, and as we go on, we will learn more and more. Sound good? We also will go over abnormal and normal Titans in a bit. Since I'm broadcasting this, I have to clear this mission first. Actually, this is a perfect time to show you a certain flare. That looks like black smoke, which it is. It's a black smoke signal. Now, usually in the show, that signal's an abnormal. Got a bit too high there. Okay. Now, there will be a way you will learn how to tell abnormals without that black smoke signal. Because that's not how it works here. That marks my dire elimination, which you will only have to deal with once you beat the game once. Okay, whoever just joined the live stream, if you're new, then I recommend you just head over to the start of the video, because I went over regiments and ODM earlier on. Okay, we will now go over normal and abnormal titans. Once this decides to load. Once it decides to load, I wish I knew how to record videos properly. Okay. My microphone. Okay, so we will do first battle to show this off. Man, right about now, I wish I knew how to record videos properly. While we're at it, you can get information before loading into the game just by scrolling through the 3 pages. Now we will use standard ODM to get over to Ymir and recruit. You recruit using B or circle if you're on PlayStation. That is a normal Titan. This is of the 15-meter variety. If you see that logo that's on its leg, that means if you cut it off, you get materials. Now, if you can see, all of these logos right here, where it just looks like a very fat stick person standing, are normal Titans. These Titans will go after you if they look at you. Now, we're gonna see if I can get one in a rage state. Come on. Are you really gonna make me just flop? Come on. Are you gonna be dumb? I think he's gonna be dumb. Okay, we'll go for rage state whenever I can get a Titan to lock onto me. This guy right up here should be a perfect opportunity to do. Actually, I know how to do it. Here. Notice me. See how his thing went from yellow and is now filling up with red? It fills all the way up, he goes into a rage state. This frees up everything. Now when he does this attack, I want to jump. And when you do that, you avoid an attack. And it will send you around to do an insta-kill. Sometimes, for some reason, it doesn't work. So yeah. Now, we're gonna try to get another... We're gonna try to get another Titan to rage. Now, the harder the difficulty, the more easy it is for it to rage on you. This is a 3-meter Titan. Come on, buddy. I know you saw me. Come on. Now, there are 2 ways, well, 3 ways actually, to get rid of the rage state. 1 is just taking it out. 2 is letting that red circle around it. Oh, hey, buddy. 2 is letting that red circle around its logo run out. And 3 is deploying a flare, or a concussion blast via your flare gun. That will get rid of any and all rage states. Now, we're going to go into flares. I said we're going to save that for later. I decided I want to do it now. Hey look, a green flare. These are usually marking SOS or distress signals. So, whenever you see these, that means this person needs help. Now, there's a couple of things you can get from doing this. The first thing is they will build bases. Almost every time they will build a base for you. Doesn't matter if it's artillery or a resupply base. Okay, we will fight at this, go over bases at a later date. Another thing is you can often gain their help. Certain ones will let you gain their certain ones will assist you if you help them. Another thing is just resources. So like, you see how I'm going slow? I ran out of gas. They can give you extra gas and blades. These are important for using your ODM. So, I will go over all equipment in a separate time. Along with firearms for you, last breath players. Now, the red signal is the objective signal. This lets you know what signals, this lets you know where your objective is. So, say you find a way to turn off notifications and you don't know where you're supposed to go, just look for the red smoke signal. See, there's another green one, so that person needs help. So we will go hop over here. Take him out. And once the game realizes that I am here and and I have helped this guy by killing I'm an idiot. We will get to abnormals in a second. I should have done that when the first distress signal's called. Abnormals usually go after the objective that you're trying to help, so I'm supposed to defend him and take out the large abnormal. Now see, there's a red flare, but back there is a yellow flare. I don't remember the name of this, but these are basically like distress signals. You will only see these once you beat the game. And this is a way of saving characters once they have died. See that logo where it looks like he's all spread out? That's how you can tell a normal Titan from an abnormal. So once you take these guys out, usually abnormals will have 2 material spots, whereas normal Titans will only have 1. Now that I've helped them, in the cutscene, yes, they will die, but you will find them back in the everyday life part of this, which we will also go over in a different guide. So now that we've helped them, we can head to the objective and clear it. It seems that I'm out of gas. Now when you're out of gas, you can still use ODM. The only special thing is you're not allowed to orbit. Okay. Now. I have to mention that during these distress calls, not all of them will be abnormals. For the most part, yes, they will be an abnormal Titan. But as you just saw, they can also be regular. That guy's going to build us artillery bases because he's a garrison member. Go back to the regiment part of the video to learn about that. He's going to build artillery bases now that I've helped him. Now, this is headquarters. This isn't like the everyday life headquarters, but this is headquarters. This is where you can go to resupply and resupply your gear. When you resupply, you fill up both your blades and your gas that you're currently using, and your supply for those two. So, what's going to happen is our final objective is going to spawn. Now the final objective also plays like the dire elimination. The only difference is the final objective is based off of what level the Titans are during your mission. The way you take out the final objective is hitting its stamina spots. If you don't do that, the Titan will be hard to kill. Once you hit its stamina spots, you can go for the nade. We will now go over the speed of each Titan once the cutscene decides that it's gonna let me skip it. Now we're gonna go over the speeds of each Titan. Okay. We will go over, and I think it's Predator mode, which is a mode that once you capture Titans, you can use them to verse other people. We will go into Titan capturing at a later date. Say you've captured Titans, you would go to the not the former scout. You would go to the research center. So yeah, Titan research room. Okay. Now, like I said, we will go over all this stuff at a later date. Say hi to Sonny and Bean. You talk to this guy, and oh, I forgot, I've captured a lot of bazaars. Anyways, we won't talk about them right now. You can check what captured Titans you have. So we've got 3 meters of normal and abnormal, along with, I said we go over bazaars at a different date. I'm a dummy. Got your 7 meters, your 15, and yeah, your 15 standards 1 and standard 2, your heavy set guys, which are, you know, fat, your slender, and your muscular, which for some reason I don't think I have any muscular guys. But all of it, they all play the same. The only difference is oh, I have only abnormals of these guys. Okay. They all play the same. The only difference is sorry. The only difference is you know, the way they look. So we're gonna play a bit of Predator, but this is not. We're gonna start with our 3 meter normals. We're gonna start with 3 meter normals because they play the same as abnormals in this. Now, oh boy, I can tell. Gonna be very informative because, you know, I'm the perfect person. I'd recommend that you honestly go find a different guide than mine, but I didn't see any guides covering this. So yeah, this is your 3 meter Titan. They are chubby, but they are also fat. I mean, they are chubby, but they are also fast. Now, if you're sitting on the ground like these aristocrats, they will oftenly just pick you up. Now, the thing is, they don't just eat you like that. That would be super retarded. They also have a really good jump. They also have a bad habit of destroying bases if you don't see them. So yeah. Now we will go over rage state later. Or no, this is just our rage state. Now, I don't see the point in using a rage state here. But you see, these missions right here are perfect to see how to use, like, they're perfect to see the different types of signal flares. Oh boy. Oh, well, Aaron just moved to me. But hey, you know, who cares? Who cares? Those are your 3 meter normals. They play the same as abnormals. Like I said, the only difference between them is abnormals. Well, they go mainly after the objective. We will now go over the 7 normal, yes, the 7 normal, the 7 meter Titan. These play extremely similar to the ones we just saw, which were the 3 meter. As far as I'm aware, the only difference between these two are how tall they are, and the fact that they're, you can take out their arms and legs. They're just a little bit slower, but still extremely fast. They can also gain more ground because of how fast they, like how, the big steps they take is what I meant to say. These guys can be a real nuisance if you're not extremely careful with them. We will go over their miss animation too. Or not, they don't show it. Usually Titans will act confused if they miss a target. Now this is them running. When they run, they can chase you basically anywhere. If they saw you, unless you break eyesight with them, they will chase you down. Or at least I know the abnormal variant will. So, now the plan is to avoid dearest Aaron over there and get, oh boy, yes. In this mode, I forgot you can wear yourself out if you're not careful. As far as I'm aware, you can't do that. The Titans won't do that normally, but I don't know too much about that. I know the person doing the guide doesn't know. But yeah. Oh boy. Let's see if I can grab Levi. Nope. Okay. So, 15 meter Titan time. This may be boring for y'all, but I mean, hey, would you rather have an instructional video on how all these guys work, or would you rather be having fun? Don't answer that question, I think I already know. Okay. The 15 meters are your fastest titans. When they dash like that, and they run into you, they often will pick you up. Usually when they dash at you like that, you want to try to avoid them. So yeah, these are usually the most common ones you will see. There goes my monetization. Now, these guys' rage state is well, it's the same as any other. The only difference is yellow. Need something? You need something, pal?
It says that you joined the Plants vs. Zombie server. I don't think I believe that.
Yeah, I know. You wanna go away?
No.
I kinda want you to go away, buddy. So please leave the room. No, Noah, please get out of the room. Noah James. Okay, is that how you want to play? 1 second, guys, I'll be right back. That's what I thought. Get out of here. Now. Sorry, but.
By the way, what stuff you be doing? That Titan's butt naked and chained.
If we didn't chain it up, it would just come and kill all of us. Also, Titans don't have clothing. Anyways. There's one more thing we need to cover, so we will hop back into the first battle. The thing we will be covering is what happens when you get grabbed. I should have covered this earlier, but I didn't think about it until doing Predator mode. So, yep. After this, I believe I will be doing daily life, shops, and friendship meters. So we go up to this like we normally do. Now, I want his attention. Come on. Don't act like you don't. Me. Yes, these normal Titans are often the dumbest of the bunch. So what's gonna happen is, oh, you're no, yep, come on. I want him. Here, whoa. Okay. This is what happens when you get grabbed. Now, to avoid getting eaten, you want to spam Y or triangle. When this happens, you get injured. You will have to heal yourself. But I will go over materials and yeah, not materials, but resources. Not resources. You know, I'll go over equipment later. I don't know how you missed me. I'm standing right here. There we go. Okay, another way to save yourself is by using the buddy system. You hold L1 and pick a buddy you want to save. You want to be saved by. This will automatically kill the Titan, and you just go and heal yourself. So yeah. I've already gone over how the break rage state, and as you saw, you can get grabbed in both non and rage state. Now we will go over logos on the map, bases, and different types of at a different afterwards. Like not after this instructional video, but after the next. So yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy and then we're signing off. Okay, dokie, now that you know how your about your ODM regiments and Titans of set 3, 7, and 15 meter varieties. As I said, we will go over day-to-day life, friendships, and stores next video. So, I hope this was, I meant to hit triangle, but hope this was, I hope this was, informative. So, wow. He angry. I hope this was informative, and, yeah, until next time, goodbye.